So thank you again for joining the webinar. And for this webinar, the purpose is really to get you guys started using SnapEDA. So I'll first just go over what SnapEDA is, and then I'll jump straight into the website, showing you guys how to use some of the features, how to download, how to import, how to build your own part using our InstaBuild tool, and much more. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen right now so you can see what I'm looking at. So give me 1 sec. Okay, great. So to begin, I'll just quickly go over what SnapEDA is, as some of you are fairly new to the site. So SnapEDA is an online CAD library for PCB design. So instead of having to build the CAD model for each component that goes onto your PCB board, you can just come to SnapEDA, search for the component you want to integrate into your design, and download the CAD model. So we have the symbol, we have the PCB footprint, and recently we added 3D models too. So you can just search and download for free. And we support all the major formats. So Cadence products like OrCAD and Allegro. We support Altium, KiCad, Ego, pads, and also we added PCB 123 to the list. So, and we'll be continuing to add new formats to support in the future. So that in a nutshell is what SnapEDA is. Let's just jump straight into the website. So here we have the homepage of the website. This is what you will see when you log in to SnapEDA. And you'll notice there's a big search bar here in the middle, and that's the best place to start. So you could search for the exact part number, like we have an example right here. Or you can search for keywords. So let's say you're looking for optocoupler made by Vishay. You can search for that. Okay, in a moment, I will return you all the optocouplers that are made by Vishay. So here we go. So you'll see here, it shows you the results. There's some description there. On the right here, you notice this column called data available. This will show you whether we have the symbol available, a footprint, or the 3D model. So you can quickly take a look, and when you're ready, just find the one you need and click into it. So let's, I'm just gonna click on the first one here. So here we are on the part page. This page contains all the necessary information you will need. We have a description of the part, package type. We have the data sheet for you to download, and of course the symbol and footprint. So you see here is a preview of the symbol, preview of the footprint. Keep in mind that this is just a web preview. It might look different in your tool. And when you're ready to download, just click on the download symbol and footprint button. Choose the format you use. I'm going to choose Ego. And just like that, I saved a lot of time. Didn't have to create this model myself, and you can just open an Ego and import into your design. So after you download, I highly recommend you to check out the Learn How to Import guide that we have created. So let me just quickly show you that. This is a guide that we created for with step-by-step instructions and videos to show you how to import into your tool. For some of the tools, it's very simple. Like Ego, you just basically drag and drop. For other tools, you might have to go through a few steps to import it. So I highly recommend you to check it out. You can look at you can see all the tools listed on the left here. Just click on one of them. It'll take you to the section that shows you how to import it into your tool. You can either watch the video or just follow the step-by-step instruction. So let's go back to the part page. So on the part page, you'll also notice on the top, there's a toggle for 2D and 3D. If you flip to 3D, you can see the 3D model. You can interact with it. And of course, you can download it here. And it will be in the step format. Let's go back to 2D. You can hover over this, this little note here that says created with Vishay to see a little message that tells you when it was created. And for this particular part, it was created in-house and it was approved by Vishay. So you can kind of hover over to get a little bit more insight into how it was created and when. And right below the assemble and footprint preview, you'll see this, this kind of verification checker here, which shows you a bunch of automated tests that we've done to ensure that it passes through certain tests. For this one, I'm not sure why it's failing this one. It seems to be missing a rule, so that's very good that it caught it. So you might want to just double check as you download and import into your design. So you can go through each of these and just make sure that it passes all these rules. And if you're working on a big project and you need to download multiple parts, you can actually add each part to your personal library. It's kind of like bookmarking a part, and then you can download everything in one batch. So let me show you how that's done. So on the very left here, you see this Add to Library button. You click on it, it will add it to your personal library. So now let's go to my personal library here. Here you'll see all the parts I've added in the past, including the one I just added just now. I can then click on the Download Library button, which will batch everything together. I again choose the format. I'm going to choose Eagle again, and it's going to batch everything and download it into one file. So just like that, saved me a lot of time. And you can access your personal library anytime from your profile. Just hover over and go to My Library. Now, what happens when you find a page that doesn't have a symbol or footprint that you're looking for? So let me show you. So there's an example of a Maxim SOIC chip, and we don't have the symbol. So you have two choices. You can either request for it, or you can build it. So when you request for it, we have the service called InstaPart, where you can get any part, symbol, and footprint created for you within 24 hours for just $29. You can also request it for free, but we can't guarantee a turnaround time due to high demand. So if you want this feature, you can just click on it. You can also add a 3D model if you want, and just click on request. And our engineers will be on call to create this part for you. Another way is to build it yourself using our automated part builder called InstaBuild. If we click on Build Symbol, this will start the process. Let me quickly show you how that works. So let's click on Get Started. Let me close this right here. And this will pull up the data sheet on the left. And it will also pull out the pinout table from the data sheet. What you have to do is hover over the pinout table, click and drag a rectangle over it, or a selection box over it. Make sure to capture all of the edges of the table, all the lines. It's okay if you don't include the title of the table, like the pin and the name title. It's okay, you can omit those. But as long as you capture all the lines for the content of the table, you then click on Extract Pin Map from Table. This will use a simple machine learning or computer vision algorithm to extract out the letters and numbers from the table and put it on the right here. And then you just want to go in there and modify anything if needed. So I'm just going to click on this to remove the first row. You can set the pin type, or you can leave it as auto, and we'll automatically decide where to place the pins. And when you're ready, just click on Generate Part. And this will create the symbol for you and link it to the footprint that we have. And you can download it as a symbol footprint combo. So now it's going to redirect me back to the part page. And here you'll see the symbol we just built, just like that. Just within a few seconds, we built the symbol. And you'll see there's a message on top here that says, you created this using InstaBuild, and this part is only visible to you. And you have the option to rebuild the part if you want. So let's go down here and download it. So we can download the symbol and footprint combo. And just like that, you saved a lot of time. Didn't have to create it in the tool. And it's very easy. So the last thing I want to show you is, let's say you found a part online, but it's not for the format you're using, you need. So you can actually upload to SnapEDA and convert it into other formats. So let me show you how that's done. So in the top right corner here, where it's your profile, hover over and click on Upload Parts. This will take you to the upload page. I'm going to upload the part I just downloaded for Ego. So I'm going to select the part. It's going to be in my downloads folder, and I'm going to choose the first part I downloaded, which is that Vishay optical coupler. And click on Upload Library. So this will process the file, extract the symbol and the footprint files, and add it to the site, but also you'll be able to convert it into any other formats. So you can see that this is the symbol I just uploaded, and they also extracted the footprint file as well. So I can click on download/convert on the right here, and you can see that we uploaded this part in Ego, but now you can convert it to Altium, to KiCad, to OrCAD, Allegro, PADS, PCB123, and Pulsonic. So you can convert it to all these other formats, just like that. So it's very easy. So let's convert to Altium, and just like that, done. Okay, so that kind of, in a nutshell, teaches you all the basic functionalities of SnapEDA. Obviously, there's a lot more to discover.